Year 1 is such a big event in a child's life, right? It's a transition from kindergarten to the big school. There are 3 key areas in which a parent can help. First is in helping the child manage his or her emotions. Secondly, giving him critical information. And thirdly, helping him with basic habits and skills. Emotions are so important because how a child feels about his or her new experiences will actually influence everything else. So one key important way that our parents can help to manage a child's emotion is by actually modeling and giving positive emotions themselves. If our parents feel good and confident and happy about a child's goals, the child will actually pick it up. So it's very important that parents communicate verbally, non-verbally, in terms of the views that they give, in terms of the ideas that they express about the school, about the teachers, in as positive a tone as possible, because that will influence how the child feels about the new school and the new experience. Secondly is information. What's a first day like? What are the typical routines? What is the role of a teacher? What is the role of the principal? And what can the child do if he or she needs help? So basic information like that will be helpful for the child to navigate the new environment. Thirdly are habits. And very often I see parents focusing on the ABCs and the academics. More importantly are the habits that will help him to navigate his new environment. One of the habits that's so important during the primary school is moving toward independence. So for example, the child can be helped to do simple things on his own, like pack his own school bag. So it may mean, for example, drawing up a checklist. Check your timetable. Do you have the right books? Do you have the right materials and writing materials? And you may add one more. Do you need special materials for the next day in school? So this key checklist not only helps the child pack, but also it becomes a habit to think through and organize before he's given a task. So I think these 3 things, emotions, information, and habits, these are the 3 key areas that parents can really help children to navigate their transition into school. One key struggle that some children have is having a sense of time. And we know in the primary school setting, the timetable is defined by time. When the teacher gives a task, there's actually a time limit. So how does a child learn that, okay, I have 15 minutes to do this? It's a number. It doesn't really give a sense of time. So one of the key things a parent can do is to cultivate that sense of time. In a very simple way, give him a time, put an egg timer in front of him. The child knows that you have 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and then it rings. So he has a clear indication of how time is passing. Another option is to use a sand timer so that you can actually see the passing of time. Those concrete strategies is a very clear way of scaffolding his or her understanding of the passing of time. And slowly, with more practice, he can internalize that. And the next time the teacher says, you have 5 minutes to do that, he has a sense of how long is 5 minutes.